Hi, I'm John Salvatore, GM at Watercraft Superstore, and we're here for the 3rd annual Skyway Ski Show. We're in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida, in the shadow of the world-renowned Skyway Bridge. The event here is to highlight all of the latest and greatest watercraft from the 3 manufacturers, Sea-Doo, Yamaha, Kawasaki, all brought the biggest and best for our panel of 6 judges to look at, analyze, ride, evaluate, and spend as much time on the skis as they can today so they can make a decision as to what's going to be the ski of the year. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors that made this event possible, and I'd like to give special thanks to Sea-Doo, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and Cycle Springs in Palm Harbor, Florida. Without them, this event couldn't happen. This year, each of the manufacturers brought 2 different classes of watercraft. We've got the highest level luxury performance craft, which means the highest horsepower and the most features, and we also have their highest performance race style craft. We're analyzing those skis as 2 different groups that will boil down to the highest rating from our judges, and it will be the ski of the year. This year our panel of judges consists of a Playboy Playmate, a professional boxer, and a reality TV star, as well as some watercraft enthusiasts and world-renowned watercraft journalist Jeff Hemmel.
Well, basically we've brought together 6 testers altogether. Some of them are really experienced, hardcore riders, some are more novice riders. And the idea is we want to see it from every perspective, and we're going to look at these skis, we're going to evaluate the obvious things, which are like quickness, power and speed, handling. But we're also going to look at things like features. I mean, some of them have stereos now, they have electronic reverse setups, there's all sorts of different things. So we're going to look at the features, we're going to look at the fit and finish, how they're made, how comfortable they are, the ergonomics. And then kind of at the end, it comes down to the overall fun factor, which is really what's most important. Are these things fun to ride? Is it going to make you want to go out and buy one?
We have 2 skis here today with Yamaha. We have our FZS, which is our racing class, and then we have our SHO, SVHO Cruiser. We'll start with the FZS. Like I said, this isn't our racing class ski. It's the same ski that all of our Yamaha sponsored racers use. What's new about the ski this year is the SVHO motor. We took the SHO block from previous models and actually modified it with performance parts. So what we have new on it this year is forged pistons, larger fuel injector, larger intercooler, larger supercharger, top load intake grate, and then also a new ride plate. So we have what we call Nano Excel deck and hull on this product. And what that is lighter and stronger material, so you have a better performance for weight performance ratio when you mix in the SVHO motor along with the lightweight deck and hull. Our SVHO Cruiser, this is for the customer or that really wants a little bit of everything. Features, comfort, and performance. So we have the same engine that's in this one, which is the new SVHO motor. Now you'll immediately notice that the seat is a little bit different. This is a heavier padded seat. It's a 3-tiered, 3-person seat for long cruising. More for the escapist is what we call it for the rider. We have the dry storage compartment. Both handlebars adjust. On the Cruiser, it actually will roll up and back. And then on the FZ, it's telescoping for stand-up riding. So you can actually pull it up closer to you if you want to do a lot of stand-up riding.
This is the 310 LX. We might as well start up front with the storage right here. We have leading class storage, 56 gallons of storage throughout the whole ski. We have something that's new to Watercraft this year. We have the Jet sound system, but the sound system's a lot of fun. A lot of people have really enjoyed it and everything. The seat is new this year. It's a new material. When it's really hot out, be a little toasty. One thing when we did our press intro with it, people really liked because it was really warm, is you could get on it and sit right on it. You didn't have to throw water on it and stuff like that. It's leading class 310 horsepower. Another thing that we're very, very happy about is if you went out in the rough water today, this ski handles tops in rough water. This is a rough water ski. The rougher it is, the better it is. We've won a lot of championships on the offshore stuff, but the hull is class leading. We also have an area right here for a GPS, so you can mount a GPS. It's nice to be able to have a place that you can mount your GPS right to and everything. Another thing too is we do have cruise control on this. We also have a 5-mile-an-hour set, so like if you're going through a no-wake zone or slow speed zone. 310R is race inspired. One thing it does have differently is in the handlebars. You can do up to 18 positions on the handlebars. because everybody wants a little bit different. It's a motocross style handlebar and everything. The grips and everything are a little bit different. The seat and the styling back here is a little bit more slimmer, because if you're standing up, you want it just a little bit slimmer. Other than that, the engine, it's all the same.
Now, what really makes this watercraft unique is how it turns and how it handles. And some of the reasons for that is the hull itself. It's called a T3 hull. A regular hull is just a straight V. But what this hull does is it comes down in a V, but then it drops down, and then it goes into a V again. So it's literally like a T shape. And what that does, when you're up on plane, it means it's running on a narrower surface than a traditional hull. And what that does is it helps track through the chop better. It bridges the chop better, but it helps it lean in. What we did is move the rider position forward of the machine, forward of the engine, so we could bring the seat in very, very narrow. So it's called ergo lock. The footwells are actually angled in, so it naturally just pushes your legs in, and then you can drive your knees up into the seat. So you can grip this seat and you're totally connected. You're literally ergo locked to the machine. It does have the intelligent brake and reverse system. All the controls are on the handlebars. You never have to take your hands off the handlebars to go from forward, neutral, reverse, or to change any of your features. Well, let's go over to the GTX. Full suspension. That's probably the biggest thing that makes it unique, that you'll notice right away. In the front area, we've got a completely 100% waterproof storage bin. I would have no problem putting my laptop in here and going and putting it underwater. It's a big otter box. We've also got retractable dock lines that come standard called speed ties. They're 8-foot dock lines. They can be locked anywhere in between on the 8 feet. There's one on the helm, then there's also one on the transom. But that's the GTX Limited. Again, it's the creme de la creme of the watercraft industry.
Makes me feel tougher than I am. Yeah, all the watercraft we've ridden today are all great. The Sea-Doo, when it's flat, calm water, that thing corners like no other watercraft at all. The Yamaha, it is literally like the Atlas Rocket. I mean, it really is. It's just, you put on the throttle and hang on because you're just going to go like a dragster. And then the Cowie is to me personally, it's the best ski because it's an all-around ski. I'm a big snow skier back in California, and I have my powder skis, then I have my ice skis, then I have my all-around ski that I can use in just such a varied conditions. And that's really what the Kawi is. It's fast and cut through the chop really easy, and it's a fun ski to ride.
I really enjoyed the Sea-Doo. I thought it was a really great, comfortable ride, and I also enjoyed the extra amenities and features that it had. Seat comfort, the handlebar positioning, moving it up and down.
Yamaha, you feel super stable on. It's got a real nice seat on it. It feels real comfortable when you're going over the waves. Really, all three of these boats ride awesome. Tough to say a bad thing about one or the other.
I really liked how the Kawasaki 310LX handled the waves, going over the waves. It made it a lot easier, kind of just skimmed right over top of them instead of really like hitting them hard. And so that made it a lot easier to go over all the waves and with all the wind out there. And I love that it has a radio, so that's cool.
I enjoyed all of them, but when I was out on the water going full throttle on the Yamaha, all I could say was, Yamaha, and I was just screaming at the top of my lungs, man. It just feels great to be out in the open doors, and I'm gonna have to put this on my Christmas list.
Kawasaki just eats up the heavy waves, just pulls you right through them as fast as it wants to go.
With the sport touring, I enjoy the Kawasaki Performance the best. The 310 was the most fun and enjoyable ride. You got to really ride through the waves with comfort and ease. So I gained a lot of confidence riding the Kawasaki today. I really liked the Sea-Doo RX PX. It was a lot of fun. The design's real sleek, and it also has the way it is, it's so you don't have to use all your arm strength. You can use some of your leg strength the way they have the seat. So that was really neat to be able to kind of just get crazy on it, be able to do all the turns and go over the waves and just have a lot of fun on it. Took some of the pressure off like holding on with your arms the whole time.
Well, I tell you, the Sea-Doo, it feels like you're strapped into a fighter plane. That thing, it just carries through corners, chews up waves. Really good watercraft.
Well, that's another year in the books, another great event. We'd like to congratulate the winners. We hope everyone enjoyed the video and maybe helped you make a little bit better decision as to what watercraft you're thinking of purchasing as your next vehicle.